What's up, everybody? I'm back with another 2 deals video. We have some more deals from Lowe's and Home Depot, some more holiday deals, along with some clearance items, so let's go ahead and get into it. First up, over at Lowe's, we have this Craftsman starter kit on clearance. All right, so you get this 6 amp hour battery, this 4 amp hour battery, and this charger for $59.57. I don't know about you, but that makes me want to find some Craftsman tools, which there are plenty on sale. You can check out my previous video to see some of those deals on Craftsman power tools. Moving on, we have this Kobalt XTR finish stapler, and it's only $69. Now, if you didn't know, the XTR line of Kobalt tools is their tippy top of the line. So this is as good as it gets when it comes to Kobalt tools. Now, I know what you're probably thinking, like, Kobalt, that's some residential type cheap stuff. When it comes to their regular tools, yes, I will call them more mid-grade consumer tools. But this XTR, I would definitely give this a prosumer rating, all right? So $69 for that quality of tool is fantastic. By the way, if you're here shopping at Lowe's, don't forget to take advantage of your Rakuten, which is offering $50 cash back bonus if you're new, and you have to use the link in the description to do that. I also have it in the pinned comment. You'll get that $50 on top of 2% cash back. And if you've already done that, use your Retail Me Not, which is offering up to 15% cash back on certain things, but it's going to be a blanket 6% for most items at Lowe's. Remember, all these things are going to be clickable in the lower left-hand corner. Moving on. This is insane because it's not advertised as a BOGO. We have this Flex starter kit. It's $99, right? You get this 2.5 amp hour battery and a charger for $99. That's good. That's good, right? But there's more. You get to choose from a free gift, y'all. A 7.25 inch circular saw, the angle grinder, the jigsaw, which I don't like. Okay, I don't like that jigsaw, but you know, some of you love it. The drywall rotary cutout tool, the sander, the oscillating tool, this one-handed reciprocating saw, this turbo hammer drill, mid-torque impact wrench, this router, a 6.5 inch circular saw. Oh my gosh, it's everything. The drywall screw gun, a full-blown reciprocating saw, a band saw, and this compact impact wrench, $99. This, oh my God, this is ridiculous. I should stop the video right here because I know you guys already left to buy this thing up. Insane, but it's today only, so you got to take advantage. I'm going to move on, quickly breeze through the rest. We also have this Craftsman rolling cabinet. So this is $3.99. All right, now we're going to put a pin in this and talk about Harbor Freight real quick, because you know you guys eat this thing up at Harbor Freight every year, and I don't know why. $349.99, so that's $350 for this 46-inch drawer. But if you go to Home Depot, you see they have the same 46-inch drawer for $348, $2 cheaper, or $1.99 if you want to be specific, and it has its own power strip with its own cord organizer. Very neat here. So you're getting more for less. Look at that. I don't understand what's going on. You guys shopping at daggone Harbor Freight all the time. You're bamboozling yourself. It's like Dollar Tree, okay? Everything's $1, yeah, but some of that stuff is 50 cents at Walmart. You got to shop around. You get more for your money. Now, with that said, I'm going to also introduce the Craftsman because it does offer some different value here. It has 2 locks instead of the one, and it also doesn't have that wood topper. Now, if you're going to install like a vise or something on there, cool. But this might be helpful because it has this lip which prevents things from rolling off. All right. Then also you can put other toolboxes on there and it'll sit securely in that. Now, you might say, well, it doesn't have a power strip. Well, it has these peg holes on the side so you can install your own. You can just get some Velcro the thing down the side right there, and then get 2 pegs and wrap your cord up here. Boom, you in business. $3.99 for a 52-inch. So if you have the space, you might want to consider that. Moving on over back to Home Depot, we have these Milwaukee gloves. Now, these cut level ones, excellent. $5, and it's on a buy more, save more, which isn't crazy. You just buy 3, you get 5% off. You buy 6, you get 10% off. Nothing, out of this world. I would recommend everybody have some Milwaukee level 1 cut resistant gloves. They're perfect all year round. They can get a little hot in the summer, but still perfect all year round. Great grip, great fit, wonderful. But they also have these cut level 3s, but these are the high dexterity ones versus the low dexterity ones that are red. Now, the difference between this, let me find them. All right, let me find some side by side. Here we go. So both of these are cut level 3, and these are definitely for the winter right here. These are super insulated, super thick, super hot, but you don't have all the same movement, and that is because that cut layer goes around the back. All right, so you have around the back that's also very durable, and that prevents your knuckles and all of that from moving really well like these over here. So highly recommend the Milwaukee gloves. I love them. But I also love the Gorilla Grips. Now, these are way thinner. They don't offer the same protection as the Milwaukees at all, but you get a ton of gloves for $20, literally $1 per pair. And these aren't your regular disposable gloves either. You can use these multiple times. They're like half of what the Milwaukee would be in terms of thinness and stuff, but they offer a great fit, and I usually buy a box every year. Great mechanics gloves when you're dealing with oily situations. You don't want to mess up your Milwaukees. Grab your Gorilla Grips. Moving on, Husky Lights. Hey, is back. $49 for this thing. I love this light. I forget I have it, honestly, but when I remember, I'm just so thrilled to go grab it. This thing comes with a tripod. All right, this detaches. It's magnetic. It has a little hook. It has different colors. All right, so it's not that it just gets brighter. It also has different colors. So it could be hyper white. It could be warm light, super warm light. These obviously tilt and flip around, all types of things. You guys have been here, hopefully, over the past 2 years. Subscribe to my channel. You know how good this light is. $49.98, insane, and it's battery operated. So you just charge it up USB-C style, and you get going. And it comes with the bag. It comes with the carrying bag, all that. It adjusts from 32 inches to 56 inches, the tripod, and of course, again, you can detach it from this thing. It just swivels right off. Wonderful, 2200 lumens. Sweet deal there. They also have this 2500 lumen. It's just kind of a completely different design. It is smaller than the other one, and I've never used this, but it looks good. 2488. You have some swivel stuff going on here, so you can use this as like a light bar when you're working on your car under the hood. It has hooks, also magnets. Husky's doing their thing with the lights. 2488. Insane. Moving on, they have another little itty bitty thing on a tripod. 800 lumens, 2488 there. You already see, you can look at the reviews, putting them to work. 301 reviews, 5 stars all the way. You also see it tilts and swivels and comes off that base just like its larger brethren. So they had that 2488. And also, I'm charging this up right now. A power bank. It's also a light, so 3-in-1. So it has a flashlight, a little floodlight here. Then, well, this is the floodlight at the top, and it is bright, boy. And then you have also your regular flashlight, and they have different intensities. It comes with this cord with an adapter, so it's USB-C to USB-C or USB-C to USB-A, and it is a 10,000 milliamp hour power bank, so you could charge your devices and stuff. So this is doing everything for $19.88. Sweet deal there. Another light. Look, I didn't see this in store, but I am just tickled by the fact that this thing is 14,000 lumens and it's battery operated. I am curious. 109, that is insane power. Here's the thing to keep in mind. I'm like, 14,000 lumens off a battery? No, it does not do that. On battery, it'll do 4,000 lumens on high, 2,000 on medium, 1,000 on low. Plug it in, and that's where this thing really, really comes alive. So do keep that in mind, but that is still very, very impressive. Moving on over to Vevor, again, you with the cash back and the Rakuten with the $50 and all of that. If you guys recall, I showed you this impact socket set about a week and a half ago maybe, and it was more expensive. It was like 80 something dollars, almost $90, which is still insane deal for all that you're getting. These are a bunch of swivel sockets up here, and these are impact ready. These are impact sockets, and they are chrome molybdenum, CR mode. That's what you want. Okay, that's what the Milwaukees are made of, but the Milwaukees, a set of this caliber with the swivels, that's gonna be probably $300-400. $56.90, insane. And you have Rakuten, and you have Retail Me Not, and if you use code VVBF10, you'll get an additional 10% off. I bought this set last night, and it cost me like $52. Crazy deal right there. And that is it for today's video. Hopefully it was helpful. If you got any value from it, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any deals in the future. Share this with your brethren, and I will see you guys next time.